Hi everybody. Y'all, I used to have a problem where my settings would revert one way. And now I want smackies. I don't think we do smackies in this chat. Very light pops. I used to have an issue where my settings would revert one way and then I'd have to reset them. And now I'm having an issue where my settings they keep resetting to default, which apparently is not my Corsair headset device. It's labeled default. Fuck me, I don't know what that actually is. Hi Jed, good evening. Look, it's Bean. What are you doing, Bean? What are you doing? She don't know, she's probably gonna lay on the back of the couch. I cleaned up a little bit. I also changed the camera angle. For those of us who were here the other day to see it. So now I have it. I would show you, but it's actually taped to where it is right now. So, I'm sure that won't be a problem later on in my life. It's just like hanging out. Are you gonna lay down? Gonna chill? You can chill back there, that's fine. Look at she's hold on. Dead center of the couch. Okay. They're looking at you, Bean. There's a camera in the way and everything. You gotta lay down? No, she's just deer in headlights. You can lay down, that's okay. Okay. There you go. You taped your webcam up? Yeah, you guys want to see it? I'll put a I can put a picture of it in the Discord, but here, it'll be easier to do that. Don't look at my wire management and shit afterwards, but it's fine, don't worry about it. I couldn't get it to like stay any other way, right? Weird perch Bean. The couch is lava, but only for Belly. Yeah, that's pretty typical of Bean. That's pretty normal. She only wants to sit in some spots on the couch. Also, I don't know what her deal was earlier today, but I went to go sit on the old couch with her when I came home from lunch today, and have you tried taping 2 cans of soup together? No, why would I do that? What benefit does that pose? Or is this just a Muchos question where you're like, I don't know, I thought it might help. Make a tripod? Oh no, it has validity. Okay, cool. I mean, that's fair enough. I'm putting it in selfies and pics. Like this. You guys go so you can see everything I have up. I cannot believe I was definitely confused. You can't believe I would call you out? You would ever say such a thing. You know what? That's on me. That's fair. That's very fair. You guys can see that I have baby pictures of me in the background too. This is my dad in the blurry photo in the background, and little tiny me too. I was cute back then too, you guys. 110%. Anyway, you can see the camera is taped to the mount now. It's in between them 2 monitors. I was wondering if it was gonna end or side to side, and I was getting stuck in the logistics of the whole thing. Yeah, I thought the actual audacity. I thought so too. I was confused as well. Like, does the type of soup matter? Does it have to be soup? Quantum, hilariously enough, the second question I was gonna ask is, was gonna be, does the soup type matter? One inside of the other. That's fair enough, actually, though. Fair. Resume machine. Yeah. Okay. I tried. Like those tiny cans of tomato paste? Yeah. Could be. Nesting soups. They're somehow too small for a spoon to fit in. Yeah, they're like baby food size things, but you can actually fit a spoon inside of a container of baby food. Wild. Yeah, but that's my setup. Then you use a butter knife, but it doesn't work too well. Yeah, they don't really make devices for you to be able to get at those angles. My mom always filled it up with water. The tomato cans, like she would, I don't know, put water in it and swish it around, and then I mean, your tomato paste is like a little watery afterwards, but you would get all the little tomato paste bits out after you dump them out. I would assume a fork would be better than a butter knife in that instance, right? Just because it has, I was gonna say more surface area, but I feel like that's not correct. I feel like it's wider, and even though things will move through it, like it disrupts a wider space, therefore loosening in theory the entirety of the tomato paste within the can. Yeah, the water trick is correct, especially for stuff like spaghetti. Yeah. I just thought it was a clever way to do it. I mean, I guess you can have like a little bit of watery sauce, right? No one's gonna throw a fit about that. That's probably okay. You figure. This blanket is struggling. Look at her. She's properly nested now. I don't know if you guys can see this. There you go. You also see my mail there, but just pretend you don't see that. She's like properly set and everything. Look at that. One day I'm gonna have a camera that goes all the way back there, and then we'll be able to see Bean properly nesting. She's just vibing. Bean is hard vibing, and we love that for her. Just hanging out in the back. Guys, I looked up the definition to a resolution today because I was like, I have goals for 2023. And then I thought about it and I was like, aren't resolutions just goals? Technically, yeah. Technically, the definition for resolution is something along the lines of a goal that you want to firmly accomplish. And I feel like because of the way resolutions are thrown around so much, I don't even want to say I have resolutions anymore, you know? I feel like they never actually happen, except if you're besides the gentleman who occasionally pops up in our chat, usually during the morning streams on the weekend. Apparently that man sets resolutions and actually follows through with them, which, like, I'm not bagging on. That's fantastic. I'm just saying the majority of the populace can't get their shit together. We need a bean cam, but it's a GoPro. Yeah, so you could just watch her bang her paws into the cupboard over in the kitchen. There's no way. Well, I think about it. Can you wirelessly set up a GoPro to, like, live stream? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Do we know? Not because you actually want to complete goals? Yeah. Well, technically, the resolutions are something you want to complete, right? I like that you have a little arrow showing you which way's up, so you don't sit upside down. I love that that's what you got out of that picture, Muchos. I was like, what do you mean? And then I looked at directly below the camera and realized that I wrote up. It's because when I initially put this setup together, I spun it around because it's actually not meant to be mounted where it is. It's supposed to be mounted the other way around, but instead I have my computers hanging instead of being, like, held up, which is probably not the way that's supposed to happen, but yeah. Yeah, it was in case I was gonna, like, take the rest of the mount off and flip it around, but the screw on the mount broke, so I can't take it off and flip it around anymore, so it's just forever stuck in this position. Very funny, though. Resolutions are just for the stuff that you aspire to never do. Oh, that's so tragic, because that's not, like, the definition of the word, but I agree that when people say they have a resolution, my opinion is the same. I've seen videos of dogs and stuff with them, with what, resolutions? I don't think it streams, though. Oh, no, we're talking about GoPros. Okay, I'm back on it. I don't think it streams, though, just records. Oh, man. If it did stream, though, I would make you guys pay out the ass and then just, like, probably community points, right? Just, like, such a high community points goal, and then I would attach a GoPro to Bean on her collar and just let her run around my house and just do a 24-hour stream, but it's just a Bean stream, that's it. I don't know about live stream, but recording, yes. Imagine that you could get it to do it, though. God, that'd be wild. I mean, in theory, I would have Wi-Fi around my whole house. I think it resets at, like, midnight, but... Ow. I have pickups now. This is when we find out Scribble's been playing hardcore Greg Tech on monitors that are upside down because it wasn't already hard to play. Yeah, my entire setup is just reversed. That's all that it is. Every time I send you guys a picture, I have to like manually go in and like rotate the picture so it looks like it's right side up. Hi Artisan, welcome in mate. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I was just talking with Chad about my setup and like what I'm thinking about doing. I would have to figure out the logistics. And even like I don't even want to suggest a point value until I figure something like that out. Because you can like share where you're streaming from, but you would have to find a way to connect the computer to OBS, right? So like the little camera to OBS, I guess, not the computer. The camera to the computer to OBS. Love that we are also hardcore chatting right now. Yeah, I changed the category to just chatting. This was the plan because I do have like a list of shit I want to do, but I don't want to call them resolutions because I feel like that's 1 foot into the grave and them not being completed. I have a list of shit that I want to have happen within the year, and we're not calling them resolutions. Using a left-handed mouse and a right-handed keyboard. I actually can use a mouse left-handed. When I go to work, my mouse is actually on the left side because I write with my right hand. So I have to use my mouse in my left hand. So that way I can write and scroll at the same time for shit I'm looking for. Because I can't write with my left hand. I can shoot a bow with my left hand. Because I'm left-eye dominant. I'm very mischievous today, Captain. That's fair enough. That's bold of you to think that you're not mischievous every day. Very wily woman. I think GoPro can stream, but it needs a subscription. How much? Alright, hold on. How much for a GoPro stream subscription? How much? I said that because you still have a hardcore tag on, which I think is fully valid to be on. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the tags off. I'm sure I have like modded or whatever on there. Actually, let's add modded real quick. And then everyone will be confused why there's a modded just chatting, and it'll be up to them to figure it out. I also have the Minecraft tag in there. It's fine, we're moving to that stuff next. I'm not gonna take it all off. Now, are these streaming resolutions or personal? I actually have my own personal resolutions that I probably won't share, but these ones are mostly for streaming. They're of things that involve stream. Technically, all streams are modded. All right, I'm gonna need you to explain that a little bit more. How are all streams modded? I guess it's not modded in like the way you would typically think about it. Fucking $50. Holy dick fuck. That's a lot. That's a lot. You'd really have to milk it. Where would it even stream to? Like, does it stream to like a specifically GoPro website? Because I feel like that doesn't help. And I would have to get the GoPro, to be fair. I mean, I do a lot of outdoor stuff anyway, so it's not like it's the only thing I would use it for. But I definitely don't have one currently. How much do GoPros even cost? They're very clever. Oh, it's camera. How much is the camera itself? Holy shit. Dude, the camera's way more than the subscription. Fuck everything. It's like this big. It's like this big, and it's $1 million. They'll never know how the mods are soup cans. Just smelly soup cans, baby. You betcha. Because the broadcaster is a mod by default. It says it can stream directly to Twitch. Oh, that'd be super useful, actually. Yeah, financially, it's probably not a great decision, but I bet you could do like I bet you if you go to Amazon and then you go to, if I type in GoPro, I bet you they have one of those things where you can pay in like segments of it. You can pay like $50 a month or some shit, or something like this. instead of buying it right from the site. Monthly payments, baby, $31.35 a month. Yeah, you could probably do it. I mean, assuming that you like do it that way, but you could. And by you, I mean me. Theory, it's not a half bad idea. It's technically one of the GoPro ones as well. Not bad. For something you could use, but then you would have to pay, what, fucking $50 a month? I mean, I could just pick the month that I want, right? And then just have a strictly Bean stream that month, huh? I would have to fucking clean my house so hard before that's even a thing, you guys. Yeah, it's financially probably not a great decision, but it's funny to think about. In theory, it could happen. GoPros are expensive, heck. I agree. Hi, Schwain, welcome in. Got an off-brand one for a webcam, and it wasn't worth. Oof, yeah, that's rough. I mean, that one says GoPro, but I don't fucking know a goddamn thing about GoPros, so we can just imagine the Bean adventures. I would love to know what Bean does when I'm not here. Oh my god, Scribble, I'm using the fact that you're saying modded, like modded Minecraft and checking about. Okay, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I did need it. I was confused. Look, sometimes I take things very literally. It's really good for jokes. Without tone and voice inflection, I am lost. Text is like an entirely new thing, like a new dialect to me. It needs explaining on occasion. GoPros are amazing webcams though, that's interesting. I'm just using a Logitech. I had to look at my webcam to figure out which one it was. It says Logi on the front, so I kind of know. Figured it out. Ruin! Sorry, buddy. Hi guys, hi, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. Also, I'm streaming this Friday. I know I said I wasn't going to because it's Mod Steph's birthday, but both Mod Steph and I agreed that I'll be going over to hers later in the day, so I'll be streaming in the morning because I have the day off on Friday. So I'll be streaming from probably something like 7 a.m. to 11, and then I have to go up to one of the cities close to me to get some chocolates, which are gonna be Mod Steph's birthday present. See, I feel like I can confidently say these things because, well, first of all, Mod Steph already knows. But even if she didn't know she was getting chocolate for her birthday, I don't think she watches the Wednesday and Friday streams. So confidence is top tier levels. I have nothing to prove this. I just assume that's the only time she watches because that's when she mods, and we love her very much for modding. Been looking at the Elgato cams. You're trying to upgrade your webcam? What's got you looking at just upgrading your webcam, mate? Is it just something you're looking forward to doing? Or like you had plans to do? Or 60 FPS? In 1080? Oh, 1080p. That's actually not bad. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like my shitty little Logitech webcam is, well, I say shitty. I think it's great. It works. I feel like that's the basis of everything I do, is if it's not broke, don't fix it. And if it is broken, you can't break it anymore. Well, you can, but you can't break it anymore in trying to fix it, right? That's it. Most cams, I got mine were 720 and 1080? 720 and 60 FPS. Just got off work, my brain is right. It's all good. You could have said 720 and 1080 and I would have been like, wow, okay. Those two things you said, I don't know the difference between them. I don't fully understand, I'll be honest. So I guess 720 and 1080, yeah, okay, I guess it doesn't make sense when you think about it, actually. I think I know more than I'm letting on here. If it's not broke, you can still probably upgrade and give the old one to your roommate. Hey, if I had someone to give all my old electronic stuff to, I would. If it's not fixed, break it. Fair enough. Plus side of being a VTuber, camera quality don't matter. Accurate, but that means like computing capacity probably does, right, Gummy? Like you probably have to pay more attention to like how much processing power your computer is taking up because of your VTuber model, right? Unless you have like a 2D. Pretty sure you have a 3D though, right? I have a 2080 Ti. That's what that is, right? We're talking about processors now, right? I'm like 5% sure. Everyone is throwing around numbers and my brain already doesn't like them. Look, clarifying questions are important, okay? It's good that we all understand what we're talking about. Me most, though. Graphics card, okay, that's fair enough. The graphics card is different from the processor, right? I haven't looked at any computer parts, but I'm 5% sure. Scribble, technical noises. Me, anytime I talk about anything that has to do with the computer, accurate. And you want to know what's funny? I learned all of my technical stuff from my dad, and I am the second most qualified person in my family to be talking about technical stuff. I'll tell you what, I can take electronics apart and put them back together again and have them working, but I can't tell you what any of the parts are and what the majority of them do. And that's on God. Graphics card is a GPU, which is a graphics processing unit. Processor is a Ryzen 4800. That's fair enough. Do VTuber models require or rely more on a graphics processing unit or a general processor? Because I was talking about the general processor, but now that I'm thinking about it more, I would imagine the graphics is probably what it relies on, right? The part with the neat pictures on it is the monitor. Oh shit! I've been trying to figure out what these two fucking things are for years, Schwain. I'm so happy you could tell me what they are. I just figured like they were mirrors. I see like my own reflection in them occasionally. I was pretty sure that they were mirrors. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this entire setup relies on magic and spite. I don't know what electricity is, so that's it. I'm pretty sure that's how my setup works. There's a CPU computer processing unit. I feel like I'm like vaguely flashing back to a time when Ramjam and I were talking about computer parts and he was asking what a CPU stood for. Flashback to me making up some technically savvy bullshit. Mostly CPU, that's fair enough. Funny story about processors. They are magic, are they? Scribble stares at a picture of herself on the other screen to confirm. I mean, basically, guys, when I'm talking to chat or when I'm like playing games a lot of the time, out of the corner of my eye, occasionally it like flicks back to the other screen. I am like watching myself while I'm talking to you guys too. The only time I ever actually look directly into the camera, or I guess I'm looking at stream chat right now, but the only time I'm actually looking directly into the camera is when I'm trying to deliver a punchline or I'm actively noting in my mind to look at the fucking camera. They're basically rocks filled with extremely precise lightning. That's wild. Food time, yeah, maybe have like a nap too, buddy. Just like a baby, like a little baby nap. Oh shit, you're right. Technically. I mean, you can basically simplify anything to that, right? Right? Isn't your brain just anxiety meat? We want to just be really simple about some things. They are incredibly precise and almost never fail. Processors? Really? It's kind of wild. Did tech support every day for 8 years and only replaced maybe 3 processors? That's kind of interesting. Why can't we make all the parts like that? Whoever made the processor needs an upgrade, needs a raise, an upgrade. God, someone help me. Brain is kind of lightning meat? It kind of is lightning meat. It gets fried when it's struck by lightning. I feel like that, those two things make sense. Yeah, I know, right? Hard drives feel like it's their purpose. Yeah, right? 112%. Get rid of this. I'm just patiently waiting. I know it's like, guys, one day I'm going to talk about the stuff I want to do this year. I am patiently waiting for Alec to answer me on Discord because I had this random idea that I want to do for a stream. That I'm not going to explain in more detail because I think it's a cool idea if I can get him to do it with me. But I think it's also like fucking 1 a.m. I hope this man isn't actually awake and doesn't answer me, but for some reason before I was streaming I was like, he'll probably answer. I realized what time it fucking was. Oh man. Memory gets blown up if you touch it wrong? Yeah, I think the whole thing blows up if you touch it wrong. That's my experience with technology anyway. I'm fairly certain that's it. I'm sure that's how that all works, honestly. Alright, guys. 6 hours ahead they are? Yeah, it's, oh, it's midnight. Oh, I hope he's actually getting some sleep. I doubt it, but I hope he is. That would be great. That'd be super nice, actually. Okay, guys, so I do have some stuff. I'm not gonna switch over, but I am gonna talk about it. So, like, we'll see how many of these things actually happen within the year, and I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on myself to get them all done. Well, it would be actually nice if they did get done, but I know I'll be very anxious about them if I am like, all of these things have to happen. And it's not that many, and the parameters are pretty loose, because I feel like that makes them easier to complete, and I like checking things off of lists. So there is that. I have covalence classes, which are essentially the names of the name of my coding class. And I want to integrate some coding streams into my streaming schedule, because I feel like coding streams would be interesting, and I'm also kind of along the same line debating on whether or not me putting together like an area where I could fix up old what am I trying to say? Like old systems and stuff, because with the way I have my camera now, essentially, like if I wanted today to take apart the laptop, I could probably just like point the camera down, and like this is enough space for me to like work on something actually, though, without like things getting in the way, right? So if I wanted to, in theory, I could probably set up I don't know, streams where I could fix things. Both could be really interesting streams. Yeah, that's my thought on it too. Just because I like fixing things, and I feel like it would be multi-purpose. Now, I feel like the other end of that kind of thing is like, I personally enjoy listening to someone who knows what they're talking about. If I did streams like that, I wouldn't know a fucking thing about any of the pieces I'm touching. I would just know, well, maybe a little bit about some of the pieces I'm touching. But there's like a good chance I break something too, you know? But at least then it would be recorded, right? And I'd be like, oh, well, it broke because I did this, you know? I feel like it's dual purpose. Any setup where you could work on repairing systems could also work for art or whatever else you wanted to show. Yeah, actually, that could be really cool too. And I feel like I have enough lighting behind my computer too, where I could like move some things around and have like a spotlight now behind my setup, because my monitors are mounted now, which I feel like could be really cool. Let me just add that too, because I forgot about that part that I wanted to do, so I might as well add it in personal notes myself, because I'll forget. Fixing old electronic equipment. Or broken. I guess it doesn't have to be old, but old or broken. There will at some point number 2, or I guess thing number 2, there's going to be a change in the streaming schedule. Probably when I properly get into my covalence classes. I think there'll probably be a change. I don't know if it's going to be... I'll probably be moving which days I stream, depending on when that happens. But it'll be updated. I'll make sure that you guys are updated in it too. I don't know exactly what the variability would be and like how much it would change. I just know that I need like a good chunk of time for those classes. So I feel like I would have to I mean, obviously work it in and just see where the my streaming schedule fits in between there. I feel like the best way to go about these is to keep them as loose as possible, right? Because if I say I want to stream X amount of hours, I feel like that's very specific. But if I just say there's gonna be a change in the schedule, immediately that qualifies. It could be more, it could be less, immediately done and off the list. I feel like this is part 2 in accomplishing things on the list. Part 1 is having the list in general. The third thing, I want to upgrade my streaming gear. I guess it's just listed as upgrade to streaming gear. Oh, hi, Skizzy. Hi there, mate. How are you doing?
Pornabo? You can't have that on Twitch.
Thank you for the 9 months, Skizzy.
You can't name a town Pornabo.
And yet they did.
It's got the word porn in it.
They really did it.
Oh, Scribble, it's your favorite moth.
Oh, I forgot I turned on TTS. I love it. I love TTS for the resubs. Hi, Skizzy. Welcome in. You're right, it is my favorite moth. I like that the TTS is on because sometimes I just forget to read the words that come with it. I like it. I like the lady's voice who does the TTS stuff too. It's delightful. Next thing I want to talk about is an upgrade to my streaming gear. So again, it's like a general sort of statement with that one, because there's a couple of different things I would like to do, and if it's just like a general sort of upgrading, I feel like I still get away with that, right? Like I have a couple of ideas. I would really love to get I'd really love to get a desktop rather than the laptop, but even fixing this laptop, I would consider an upgrade to like the setup. Because then we could stream games like, I guess this kind of leads into my other, like, next 2 points. Next 2 points being, I want to do more co-op streams and more horror game streams. But it's like prerequisites. I would have to, for one of them anyway. I could do more co-op stuff without upgrading the stream in the way that I would like to. But I would really love to play more horror games. I just feel like they're really good in terms of like stretch goals for the community. You guys seem to enjoy when I play them. They go well when I play them. I enjoy horror games as a great pastime anyway, so it's just nice in general. Everyone's favorite moth? 110% it is. I hope you're doing well, Skizzy. How about co-op horror games? I would love to do co-op horror games. It's just like right now I'm limited because my computer can't run the stream and play like horror games at the same time, because they're usually like of good quality, so it's like a fucking coin flip on what my computer can run at the same time as the stream. Fucking wild. I would love to do co-op horror games. True horror is being alone forever. I don't think that's true. I mean, I feel like we need to further define what alone is. If you're talking about like alone, like not being in a relationship, I think it's untrue. I feel like true horror being alone forever is only qualifying if you're the last person on Earth. That is kind of terrifying. When even the zombies are like, no, no, thanks. There it is. There's the definition afterwards. You know? I guess I wouldn't actually know until I got there. I feel like I have enough spite to make it through that kind of situation. If they want me dead, they're gonna have to eat me. And that's it, on God. Or I'll, like, I don't know, probably eat a mushroom that's poisonous or something on accident. Like, I could probably cook this, and that's how it ends. What a wild way to go. It could happen, though. I think quantum means literally, yeah? Yeah, not romantically, yeah. We got other people to eat, see ya. I mean, I feel like if the zombies just decided not to eat me, at that point I'd be like, where's the CDC? You need whatever's in my blood. Because they just whole ass walked away. They don't give a fuck. Totally platonic alone. That's fair. I agree. I agree. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh man. I got sidetracked. It's fine. We're in the just chatting section, guys. Don't worry about it. We're good. Honestly though, I do think horror benefits when you're isolated and alone and you know for a fact you can't rely on outside help. I agree. I think so too. I agree. I think so too. I also feel like my tiny apartment lends itself to like being a really good setup for horror games in general anyway, because it can get really dark in here, and just, I mean, the way I set things up in general, it's a bit spoopy. So I really enjoy it. I like it a lot. It's good, in my humble opinion. I feel like I'm not too bad at horror games either. I just jump a lot. I'm just very jumpy when it comes to horror games, but I do really enjoy them. The multiplayer co-op games can be pretty good, but you can also offload some of the fear on others when you get spooked. I can laugh at yeah. Like you laugh when you're scared, things like that. I definitely get that. I think I've done Slender, I've done Outlast, and I did Resident Evil. Thank you, muchos. I'm an absolute coward with horror games. That's fair. I don't know. I feel like I've become some sort of resolute and also very scared at the same time. When it's like right up in your face, I jump and I feel like my reactions are a little bit delayed at the same time, but that's pretty normal. I need someone to play Amnesia for me. I bought it and can't play it. I've never played Amnesia. I would happily do so. If I ever upgrade my system, I would happily play Amnesia. It would be great. It would be wonderful. Hi Wolf, welcome in mate. Welcome in mate. I feel like the best way to play a game like Amnesia is to be able to sit in a Discord and just allow people to have access, like, I don't know, like other streamers I know, I guess, allow them to have access. So that way they can randomly jump in the Discord. Because personally, I have my Discord sounds muted, so I can't hear when people come in and out of a call. And then you just have them randomly, like, move in and out of the call and scare you apart from the game itself. I feel like that would be a really fun way to do it, too. I put Amnesia as my final goal for my birthday stream, but but didn't reach it. Oh, gummy. That would have been such a good game, too. I've never played Amnesia, but I have, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, I watched playthrough Markiplier did, I think. And by watched, I mean I listened to it at work, so... And most of the game's dark anyway, I don't think I could get through it by myself without dying. Like a few times, probably. Same, I don't know when people show up. Streamer mode is always on. Yeah, same here, same here. I get so spooked sometimes, yeah. Accurate. I feel like the only person that has really scared me while I was streaming, and still in Discord, is Alec. I just didn't expect him to have been in the call already, and then I think I jumped when he started talking. I played it for 15 minutes and hard no. It's rough, man. Some horror games are fucking rough, but when I was younger, my my stepdad and I always played horror games. So I grew up watching him play horror games and things like Legends of Zelda and stuff, but when I was younger, we always used to play horror games together. So I don't know, for me it's like it's like, while it's chaotic and scary, it's also something I really enjoy. I really enjoy horror games. Well, I lasted 45 minutes in Spooky Mansion, so yeah, you did. I'll be honest, Muchos, I think the Spooky Mansion, I am sorry about that again. I feel like every time you mention it, I have to apologize. I feel like Spooky Mansion is a baby spooky game, to be fair. It's on the low end. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes, finally home, so, waiting outside. That's all good, Gummy. Be safe, mate. When I played RE4, I did it at midnight with the sound turned way down. Yeah, what game did I play that I stopped because it was too spooky? I didn't want to play it alone. I think it was one of the Resident Evil games that I got. I didn't want to play it by myself, because it was too spooky, but I would play it for a chat. I feel like I'm less alone when I'm playing horror games for a chat. I feel like it would be very hard to do, if you were like recording it for YouTube. This is very spooky. Because I wasn't supposed to be playing games like that. Oh, were you being a young teen and getting these games ahead of time and playing them? I'm sure it is Captain, but I'm extra baby. That's fair. Very soft, like a tiny marshmallow. I would agree with that. We love the marshmallow, though. You're a delightfully wonderful marshmallow. Also, for anybody lurking, thank you for lurking. We appreciate it, guys. Lovely, lovely people. Hey, speaking of things that we're doing, like trying to buy PC parts, because that's still a thing. I don't know if I should just buy the PC parts while we're talking about it. We're talking about upgrading gear and stuff. I don't know if I should just buy the PC parts or if I should just buy the entire system. if I buy the PC parts, I have to put it together. And then, like, I feel like the system's probably gonna last longer if I put it together myself. But also, I don't want to put it together myself. I feel like I'm subbing quality for not having to put it together myself. Not money. No, don't agree. Say, you're very tough, Mucha. Strong like a Minotaur. Strong like a Malator. Exactly. Exactly. Very strong. Very strong, very tough. Toughest person I know. Muchos. 110%. But yeah, I want to play more co-op stuff with people, plan more co-op events, and I want to do more horror games. I feel like they're a lot of fun. I want to be able to play different games. I feel like I'm limited a lot by my system at the moment and the way that works currently. And there's not a lot you can do about that without upgrading it. So just more variation in games and things like that. Things like that too. Okay, this is very good. It is. If you're peeps, you can be tough and soft depending on the weather. Accurate. I don't know why the weather, but depending on how long you've been outside of the case. Were you the one that told me that horrifying story about peeps, Quantum? I don't remember who that was. Someone told me a terrifying story about peeps. Yeah, yeah. On the plus side, pre-builds are usually pretty well optimized now, and putting PCs together can be annoying, yeah. Yeah, I have some buddies of mine that I know would help me and be like happy to like help me put together a PC and stuff, but I'm at this point kind of like, well, maybe I should just buy one. Because I don't want to put the pieces together myself. I feel like there's obvious trade-offs for that. One of the things I liked about the pre-built PCs is that if you have a warranty issue, you can go to one place. Yeah, accurate. I like that idea as well. But I've never had a warranty that I've actually had to use. But also, I've only recently started buying warranties in the last like 5 years, so that's about how long they last anyway. So, but on the other side, if you assemble it, you better understand how it works and makes it easier to troubleshoot. Accurate. See, that's the other thing. There's positives and negatives, and I really like understanding how things work so that when things do break, I can fix them. Yeah. There's also literally nothing stopping me from not like taking apart my computer if something were to break and figuring it out anyway. Because there wouldn't be a warranty on it, so there's no reason not to. Place I used to work had an MBD. What does that mean? Call in, have an issue, you could get parts and a technician on site to replace it the next day. That's kind of cool. NBD stands for no big deal. Oh, next business day. That makes more sense. They had a no big deal warranty. They just showed up the next day with parts in hand. I think either way, it's the right answer, Captain. You don't have a wrong answer. Oh my god. Muchos, don't flirt with me like this. I agree, though. I feel like I was more leaning towards getting getting the parts to put one together because, because my buddies were doing it and it seemed, it seemed easy enough. I don't think it'd be, rather, easy to figure out how to do it. But I just don't think that I want to. I don't think I want to, spend the effort to do that. If you're interested, I've got connections there and could look into some good discounts for pre-built PCs. That would be kind of cool. It would be cool, but I also, if I get a PC or look into getting a PC, it would definitely be on one of those, on a payment plan where I'd only have to pay $80 a month or something like that. So that way I could work it into my budget, because I don't have, and I won't have enough saved to flat out just buy a PC. It would have to be at a level where I would make payments on it periodically. That for sure. We got quarterly employee discounts around. Holy shit, that's a lot. Stacking with any existing discounts too. That's a bunch. They could get a coupon for that. For what? That's a lot. That's not half bad. That's kind of cool though, to be fair. I only have one thing left on the list. I should probably start up Greg Tech if that's the case, huh? Push play. It's fine, it'll load up. No, I don't want to update the pack. We're good. I've returned. Welcome back, meme. Welcome back, meme. And the last thing I want to do throughout the year this year is maintain a YouTube channel. I want to just be able to consistently update. I don't edit the shit on my YouTube channel. What happened to this? Why did it fall? I don't edit the shit on my maybe I adjusted it, I don't remember. I don't edit the stuff on my YouTube channel, because it takes more time than I have to download it, put it in the software, edit it to perfection, save it, render it, upload it to YouTube, and then attach all of the things to it, and like and set my timestamps in it. That's a whole fucking process. What I'm doing right now is I'm downloading it, saving it, uploading it to YouTube, and adjusting, you know, the shit that needs to be adjusted for it, which is, I think, 3 to 4 to 5 steps less than what I was just talking about. I think 3 steps. And that works much better for me. It's a much better system, and I just feel like, personally, I like long form content. I feel like more people on YouTube that I've been seeing have been doing long form content. And personally, I enjoy it. So I don't see issues with, like, there could probably be more editing. But that's, as it is right now, it's not gonna happen. And also, typically with the long form stuff, I don't see a lot of people editing. I personally don't have too many complaints about long form content not being edited. From the stuff I've seen, typically you can't see people's chat when they do it that way, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I enjoy long form content, and that's the kind of stuff I want to focus on putting out. So if at some point I feel like I need to edit all of that, I guess I will, but I don't think that'll be the case. 17% was basically a full 5-year warranty for free on my current computer. Damn! Shit. 5-year warranties are expensive. Or they can be expensive, I guess, but yeah, that's it. Those are the things that I want to do that are stream-centric. There's other shit that I want to do that's not stream-centric. Did it just lowered again? Oh no. This is the beginning of the end, guys. I'm gonna have to put more tape on it to like hold it in a position. See, look, it's slowly lowering. I can see it based on where it is for the flag. Hold on. But that's it. Editing is great, but also if a bunch of people don't have a full-time job, so don't spread yourself too thin on something that won't really make a difference. Yeah, that's kind of my thought as well, where like I used to edit a bunch, and then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, well, I take so much time editing, like it's fucking nuts. And I feel like my editing isn't that good, so obviously practice makes perfect at a certain point, but it isn't necessary, so why should I be so focused on doing it? Yeah. Don't do it, you son of a bitch. Cam, my eyes are up here. This fucking cam. Is it still lowering? No, it seems to be holding enough. Alright, there we go. Got that Sega camera syndrome. Yeah, it's doing its own thing over here. It looks like it's doing fine now. I kind of figured that might be an issue eventually, but we'll see. If the black disappears from this flag, well, I'll have to figure out something else, but we're still good. Bean is up again. Bean, are you just like staring into the abyss? I don't know if you guys can see her. She's up again. She's posing for the camera. Gotta get the soup. I might get the soup. I think it'll be alright there. I fixed it yet again with tape, and that one's a very loose application of tape, so I can just peel it back when I need to move the camera. I think that'll be alright. Probably could be a little bit lower, but I like the flag in the background, so that'll be fine. Or I guess I could fucking like raise my seat up higher. guess I could fix it that way, huh? Like that. Ugh. Just have a really short chair. It's because I sit cross-legged and I pull my keyboard out to be over my lap, and I can't do that if I'm up too high. This is fine though. Here we go. It's about eye level. That way I can stare you guys right in the eyeballs when I'm talking to you. But yeah, those are the things that I want to do within the year. I feel like having rather loose, ideas and applications for it are nice. Posture check, more gremlin. Dude, I'm sitting up as straight as possible, alright? This is it. I adjusted myself and everything when I raised the chair up. There's nothing more I can do. We shrimp pose here. I mean, basically. Sometimes I have when I play for long periods of times, I have my knees like up against my chest and I'm just like messing around on the keyboard. Insane. I will say I've also been playing just so much RimWorld lately. It's been truly an exceptional amount of RimWorld. It's been really good though. I've also been playing Apico as well, which is nice. Actually a really good game. I don't know that I would stream it. I feel like I want to get a little bit more comfortable with it before I would stream anything, but also I feel like it has a lot of clear goals, but the amount of text there's just so much to read through. I don't know that it would be good to watch. But what if we shrimp pose as well? Oh my god, what if we all shrimp posed? And then our tails touched? I killed too many people in RimWorld? Yeah, the save file I have right now is one that I can start over and like save and adjust things on. Just because I want to enjoy the game. And it tried to fucking murder me within the first 20 minutes that I was playing, so it's alright. I never made it through like the 4th raid. That's fair. I did like it. The bees are very cute. I think it is a very similar system. I do really love it. I love that they give you the tools to like check out and try and see what if you make these two bees together, what it's gonna turn out to be. And I'm just like, fuck it. Put this bee in with this bee. Look, they're gonna have cute little bee babies. Look, one of them's a queen now. They're all bees. Now I'm a toasted marshmallow. Always have been. Always have been a toasted marshmallow. You're supposed to kill a lot of people in RimWorld. Just gotta make sure it's the right people. Halfway there. Yeah! Hell yeah. Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna move this around so I can see some stuff. Great. Also been reading a lot of comics lately. You know, I just looked down, like, I was gonna push a button and change things on my Streamlab, and, I remember that I don't have it plugged in. I could have plugged it in, but, I didn't. Go to this one. Yay! My favorite part in, Apico, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is how you can just take everything, just roll into town, and you're like, yeah! I picked up a whole person! I was talking to them and I couldn't figure out how to actually talk to them, and I accidentally bopped them into like this tiny little doll, and then they were in my inventory. It was wild. The bee puns, the names are hilarious. The bee puns are fantastic. They are so fucking good, man. I like them. I like them a lot. I'm a big fan. Unbelievable. Really good though. Really good for really good puns. Some of them I don't get. But it's like one of those things where you know there's a pun in there somewhere, but you can't quite put your fingers on it. Feels bad, man. Only a little bit bad, I guess. I feel like that's the longest I've ever talked in a just chatting. It's really good though. I feel like it was not half bad. Good to go. Man. I'm just enjoying myself in general. Just having a good day today. I'm having a good day today. I will say, Monday I did not fall asleep, and I think I got like 2 hours of sleep, and then just stayed up all day on Tuesday, and like went to bed at a reasonable time the next day. My sleep schedule's fucked in January. It's real bad, guys. I'm trying really hard. Need to get back to Epica. I haven't played since they added butterflies and solitary bees. Dude, the butterflies! I was surprised that butterflies were also a thing. I was very pleasantly surprised to talk to a woman who was like, "Oh my god, have a butterfly book," and I was like, "Ah! You mean I can catch them?" This is delightful news. Oh good, we get to start out by dumping stuff out of the inventory. That's delightful. I love that for us. You know, I think this might actually just go downstairs. You're having sleeping problems too? Yeah, it happens. It happens on occasion. I feel like I just... You know, I will say, I was so tired, and then also, I feel like there were definitely positives and negatives. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to be someone who isn't getting enough sleep, because not getting enough sleep in the long term is not good for you. I understand that's a fundamental, like, truth. I have also never thought more clearly than I did that Tuesday when I had only gotten like 2 hours of sleep. My brain was so slow, and like the fucking me processing things was at such a slow level that I just was relaxed all day. Like, I was not anxious even a little bit on Tuesday. And it's shit like that that makes me feel like I might have ADHD. Just a little bit. But yeah, once you understand the breeding system a little more, it's a lot of fun to put out some, put some neat stuff on the bees. Yeah, I was just getting into the trading system when I was looking at it. You know, I think I didn't empty my bags because I was like, oh, we're just gonna go back in, and it wasn't that full anyway. I'm pretty certain that's what happened. Okay, well, this is full now. God damn it. I don't think there's anything I can take out to move, huh? No, not really. The Thumbcraft thing there. I guess this can go in the magic thing downstairs. I'm kind of okay with that. This? Okay. What's everyone's favorite D&D enemy encounter? One that I've had, or one that I've already have, or one that I would like to have? Or either. Rust Monster? Rust Monster's a good one. I like me a good Rust Monster. Like I got one that was super productive and worked all hours. Nice. That's kind of cool though. So I have some things to say about D&D Wizards of the Coast specifically. Oh man, I was just reading up about them. I think they just shot themselves in the foot with what they're doing with the, what was it called? OLG or OGL or something like that. Either, I think. Favorite encounter I've ever had a DM run for me is one where we had a TPK. The entire party wiped. That was my most favorite encounter. And we died to a demigod, by the way, so I didn't explain why it was my favorite, did I? I was just like, that's it, that's my favorite. We died to a demigod. It was really, really cool. It was a piece of Theros Dune, and we all died. It was delightful. It was really well done. Our DM, like, even warned us and gave us, like, all the proper ahead-of-time stuff that was like, if you pursue, you're gonna die, and we were like, well, we can't let it rampage the world, so we chased after it, and we all died. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. OGL, thank you. The OGL is absolutely awful. Yeah, the teaser leak update, yeah. They covered it really well by being like, Haha! We'll update you guys more in a bit. Like, god-awful abuse. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I hope they lose a bunch of money. I would hope so as well, but I think they actually stand to gain if they put stuff like that through and they don't get a lot of backlash from big, like the big things that are using it. Concerned about Pathfinder, though? Why are we concerned about Pathfinder? Put these in here. Okay, maybe not those, though. That. Shuffle these. These, put them in here. Oop, so many bones. And then we can put these outside after we sleep. Pathfinder would suffer from OGL changes a lot, yeah. I've heard conflicting stories about what exactly all is going on with it. I read an article that said that it most likely would not affect things moving backwards, so things that have already been made wouldn't be affected by it. And then I was listening to a streamer talk about it, and the way he explained it, it sounds like it would be retroactive and affect things that aren't like grandfathered under the original OGL. So I would be interested to see which way that plays out. Oh dear. Hello, sir. Good to see you, I guess. Do I have a weakness potion? Hold on a minute. Oh, wait. Thank you, Terry. I guess I should carry, like, a weakness potion on me, shouldn't I? That would be kind of nice, huh? Let's go see if we have a weakness potion that we can change into, like, a splash potion or something. Because Pathfinder isn't owned by Wizards of the Coast, and it's huge and would be one of the biggest hit. Oh yeah, because stuff like that you wouldn't even be able to play anymore, would you? That would be fucking rough. Yeah, I guess stuff like that has a lot to lose. I didn't even think about that. Peso's got its own issues. That would 100% affect everything. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that wasn't the case, but I would imagine so. Yeah, I read some parts of it. It does sound like it would be retroactive. That's unfortunate. Potions, that's what I was looking for. Weakness, invisibility, night vision. So we have some, oh no, there we go, weakness. We just keep the weakness potion on us, right next to the apples, and then we could essentially trap a villager and get our own, I don't know, villager at the house. Could be a thing. Even if you don't use any Wizards of the Coast, any content within the future, you'd still fall under the new OGL constraints. Now I don't know how it stands up legally. As it stands now, every single thing falls in Wizards of the Coast favor. Yeah. And even if it doesn't, they could change it whenever they felt like, within only 30 days. No, yeah, that's the other part that was concerning to me, is the 30-day notice thing. It's about to be a fucking rough one out here, man. It's just not good. It's not good to, like, treat the community that way, in general. Genuinely unfortunate, to see things play out the way they are. Hopefully it's not as bad as everyone expects, but, you know, better to expect the worst, in my humble opinion, and be pleasantly surprised when it doesn't turn out as bad. Probably not the best way to be thinking about things, but is a sentiment that I stand by. I think we can put these in here. I do need more boxes. That's unfortunate. Let's go put these away. AKA they wait until everyone forgets and then slip in a subtle terms update. Yeah, or they like face a strong opposition in a certain direction, and even if they can't sweep it under the rug, they would just change it. And then because everything in the original thing is retroactive, that would also you know, cover it moving backwards, which would be unfortunate. This fucking music, man. This cave music, always the worst at times, man. Alright. Scallions. What I'm afraid of is that it's not going to be as bad as everyone expects. I think this leak might have been one of those testing leaks to see the community's reaction, then once it's clear it's not positive, they scale it back a bit so it looks like a win in comparison. Yeah, I would be... You know, I hadn't thought about it like that, but that would genuinely be unfortunate. That would suck if that's the way it laid out. I'm a cynic though. You know what? I am also a cynic, so I somehow would not be surprised if that were the case, you know? Really, really wouldn't. Wizards of the Coast has done similar things in the past with Magic the Gathering though. Yeah, I heard they did a current fucked up thing with Magic the Gathering though. They sold unusable random packs of cards for an anniversary at like $1,000 a pop, but you can't even actually use them in like a proper game. So there's precedent. Yeah, I would say yeah. There's a couple. Magic the Gathering is always fucked up. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. What a wild, wacky, fucked up world we live in. I will say though, in a note to somewhat lighten the mood, I read a post, I wish I would have like tagged it or something, or like bookmarked it or whatever. I read a post on Reddit that was basically like, I understand you, like we all feel how hard the world is right now. But know that we'll make it through this, and there were like comments and things on it that were like, it's like really bad right now. How do you know it's gonna get bad? That kind of thing. It was basically just a long form list after that of like devastating events that have happened throughout history, and then also like the rebounding things of like this thing was devastating and it happened in this time period, and then there were these events afterward that helped like society build its way back up into like something that you know represented like a decent outlook again, which was really nice to see. It was actually really positive in my very humble opinion from what I remember of it. Made me get the warm fuzzies because sometimes it's pretty fucking bleak out here, guys, and it's hard to just hard to see positive things on occasion. I played Magic the Gathering Arena for a while, and I felt abused. Oof. It started out great until I came to realize how much they were taking advantage of people. And like buying decks and stuff? I think the amount that they swap out decks and like, saying like which cards are legal and for use and no longer legal. The fact that they define some cards as like legal for use in competition and then swap them out at the rate they do is wild. It's so wild, truly. Truly. It's a lot out there. You can't tell me that they're not making bank off shit like that. Wild. In every single way, honestly, there was nothing consumer friendly. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I could see that. See, I'm laughing, but I'm actually mortified because I know how very right you are. It's unfortunate. It's like it's one of those things where it's like if you're not laughing, you're gonna end up crying. One of those. Definitely one of those. I'm hoping they get hit with the gambling regulations most people are trying to pull out there. Yeah, put out there, not pull out there. I could type pages and pages about all the awful stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's genuinely a lot of bad shit happening in the world, and sometimes you just have to take a break from it. You know what I mean? You can only handle and hold so much before you're just gonna end up like, I don't know, beating yourself over the head with it, in a way that is just not helpful. There's like being aware of the bad things that are happening in the world, and then there's like wearing it like a fucking nightgown. You just go to sleep thinking about it all the time. And it's just not healthy. Just not a healthy way to live. I was talking about Wizards of the Coast specifically. That's fair enough, though. Also, highly accurate. I am looking at the broader scope of things, but god damn it. There we go. This one's just really quiet. You guys hear that? So quiet. Why is that one song so soft? No one knows. Including me. Alright, we're gonna cook some food before we go out there. I wrap myself up in hatred and revel in its comfort and warmth. You know what? You can wrap up in hatred and I will wrap up in spite. I definitely feel that, Swain. On a level. For sure. I'll take this, and then we go like this. Put those two in there. I think we can take these two out actually and just add them back into the lunchbox. They can't fucking stop me. You know how I said I wanted to make food? I want to do it anyway. We could probably cook all of this stuff. This. Hello? I think this. And probably cook this stuff. Cook. Is it cooked? I don't know. We'll find out. I can respect that. Hey, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna head out and do prep things. Stay classic. Always, Schwain. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll see you later. The millennials of the apocalypse. We've got hatred, spite, and cynicism. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot more than 4, though. Yeah, I would agree. Don't forget sarcasm. Yeah, that goes hand in hand with cynicism, though. Accurate. That's it. That's the one we were missing. This goes in here. Take these. This can go here. The head can go on the other thing. This goes here. This comes out. Okay, that's already done. It's that stuff that needs to be done. I don't know how I thought the other stuff was the stuff that needed to be done. Don't ask me. I don't know, guys. This goes in there. And the head goes over here. I was gonna say something I don't remember what it was. Well, must have not been that important. For sure. I keep getting pings from people. And by people, I mean Discord. I keep thinking one of these times it's gonna be Alec. I'm just really excited about the idea I had, okay? I just want it to, work out. Hey, you want a steak, buddy? You're like 1 down on hearts. I don't know how that happened. How'd you manage to be half a heart down? I don't know. Maybe you always been like that. You like booped your nose too hard. Goes in there, and we just wait for the last 2. Can I tell you once again how much it bothers me that you cook food in a literal furnace? Yeah. I mean, it does say furnace, but I imagine it's like how they make pizza in like one of those big ovens where it's like you have a slidey plate, you just slide it in and out. That's a technical term, slidey plate. I don't know if you guys knew that one. Love how the other day, I don't remember who I was talking to. I think it was Monday. I was like, I love to read and I like using big words that people don't know about. And then I say something like slidey plate, and it makes it just really hard for people to believe that I have words in an actual vocabulary. Sometimes I use big words, and sometimes my brain turns off while I'm streaming, and I use words like slidey plate. It's called a pizza sheen. It's a platula. Those are 2 different answers. They're both probably right. A platula. A plate spatula. Quantum, I'm gonna go with a I'm not sure about that one. And neither are correct? Y'all are mean. Y'all are just out here fucking with me and it feels bad. Look, if you get to say platula, I get to say slidey plate, okay? That's officially a term. Are you telling me that I could have fixed my arrows while I was in the Twilight Forest because I have a full backpack of steel? I don't want to talk about it, Chet. It's fine. We need to sit in a puddle. Let's go outside and sit in a puddle. Yeah. Float, 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 float. Hello, squid. We could probably murder a squid and then take the food with us. I wish I knew how to get the that fish trap working. I don't remember where I read about it. I don't know how to fix it. Goal accomplished. Yeah, we're validating you, Captain. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I feel the validation on that one. Real good feels. We'll just break some of these bad boys and take the food with us. This. Oop. Ow, got a 2-for-1 there. Did not mean to do that. Yoink. Delightful. Oh my god. Hey, thanks, Muchos. It's like what I do with Swain. I provide valid and accurate information 95% of the time so that the rest of the time the betrayal feels real. That's mean. That's funny, but that's mean. We can put all these in here, and then I think we're gonna take this stuff out of the forester's backpack and put it in the other one. Just so it's consolidated and I can take all the food out when I actually need it. Okay. Yeah. And we continue to sit. Thanks, Muchos, I appreciate it. Man, that starve clip, what a wonderful first way to die in a hardcore world. Fucking wild. Truly, truly wild. Reminds me of what? You gonna pick another clip? I woke up hungry? Oh. Having eaten? When did you get up? Well, you know what? Let me not call you out for that. Go eat something, maybe. Make sure you're eating food. Food is good. It's honestly so good. The starving clip is that good? It probably is good, actually. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I watched it. I do occasionally go back and just watch some of my clips and giggle at how absolutely silly they are. It's like 3 p.m? You're like 4 hours behind me, dude. Damn. You should probably eat something, though. The fact that you died of starvation in your first hardcore world. I don't know. Something beautiful about that, I think. Now 3 p.m. is when I woke up. Oh, wait, are we in the same time zone? 4 hours ago. Yeah, I could see not having eaten anything already. For a bit. That's fair enough. I forgot we were in the same time zone. What's buzzing? Oh, it's probably my computer. Alright, let's go. Let me go like this. Jetpack is on. Did I? Yep. I thought I might have, like, replaced my armor or something silly. Nope, I did it. I did the thing. Man! I want to start some Thaumcraft stuff when we clear this Twilight Forest. We could probably go mining in the Twilight Forest when we finally clear it. Last time I ate was 3 a.m. though. Yeah, you should probably, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat anything, or whatever. Not that I think that's the idea that you had. But, like, I get not wanting to, or, like, not feeling like you need to eat anything when you wake up at, like, fucking 3 p.m. Just not when you, like, normally eat. You're to ignore. It's not part of the routine. Or at least that's how it works for me anyway. Steps. I think that's where we need to go. I think that's the spot. Let me just clear some stuff out. The only bad thing about having this area as our Thaumcraft thing is that I can't dig down. I don't know what I would need to dig down for. There's plenty of space on top of this like plateau, so it's not huge, and I'm sure we could clear out the briars if we really needed any more space. But when you dig down far enough, you just can't dig through the stone. It becomes like really difficult to dig through. And I think even some of this stuff is like difficult to dig through. The dead rock. Yeah, it's like pretty difficult to dig through. Not the best. I think if we go in this side, this is the side we're supposed to be on. I don't actually remember though. It is. I have torches on this side. I also got rid of the door on this side. For whatever reason. I thought that was a good idea. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Make torches. Alright, hold on a second. Where is a... I think I've had a... coal... Oh, no, we have one. We have one pretty close, actually. Okay, let's go get some coal. I think it was over this way. And we can just float in the general sort of direction. This way. Because we were down there exploring. We'll just go get some. I don't want to go back to the house. I'll just dig some up. Wait, am I gonna have to smelt it though? Motherfucker. Did I bring any with me? Doubtful. I emptied out the bag too. Man! I thought I was doing so well. Fuck everything. We gotta go back and get torches. I know I put a bunch in the compressor. Man, I have like upgraded my tools and everything. I knew I should have built torches before I left. It's like a series of unfortunate events. Really awful. I wish the Lich Towers were a little bit bigger, like the hallways were a little wider. Because that would be really cool to use as like a Thaumcraft base. I think that would be pretty neat, all things considered. Be pretty awesome. In my very humble opinion. But I like the big thing at the end too. If we can get things to stop spawning in there, I think that'll work just as well. My biggest concern with it initially, and why I chose the Lich thing initially, is because I thought I wasn't going to be able to keep it clear and like not have the mobs in it. Okay, Captain, I'm heading off to wind down a bed. Heck yeah, do the thing! Do the thing, muchos. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out, Captain. Much appreciate. Much appreciate, ma'am. We can just like tackle our fall out here. I thought we had more water. I thought we filled it all the way up before I left. I've got basically fucking nothing. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Alright, squisher. That, which means we can take some charcoal out, I think. And we can take these out. We can make torches with it all. That gets squished. That is charcoal. I guess we can put some of it in here, huh? Like this. Okay. Now we just move all these back in. Great. I think I have the green bag is the one with the sticks in it. Or I put all of the sticks away for some reason. Oh, nope, they're in here. I just didn't empty this bag either. I didn't think there was anything in it. Ah, it's fine. Alright, so we have those. Let me chuck those out. Put this back. Just like that. Okay. Chuck them all into the bag. Oh, pick it up. I think we get like 3 or 4 in terms of how many we get from like the regular coal. Because I know we get 5 from the creosote coal. Hollywood tree. I remember cutting that many of those down, but apparently I did. Okay, this, and then we use a saw in some way. There we go. Like that. We shouldn't need this many sticks, but I guess it's good to have them. For when I eventually will have them. That's a lot. Holy buckets. Like that. Cool. These can go in here in the lunchbox. That's fine. And then we chuck these down. And that should be enough, because we're actually going to be running through a lot today. We should be fine. In theory. Okay. We'll go back out again. We're doing the beneath section today. There was I'm sure there's a clip of it out there somewhere. But we did die to fall damage the last time we were in the big castle. Because there was a gigantic hole in the floor. I never ended up clearing out a second... Hello? I don't know where all those patties just went. Because there was a giant hole in the floor where there should have been more steps. Probably because there was meant to be a boss down there, but there wasn't. It was just full of blazes. And I didn't have a jetpack back then. So it was just an empty room, continuously spawning blazes, but there was no spawner in the room. It was just spawning blazes in a very open space. It was truly wild. I don't understand how it was happening, but trying to get our shit back was awful. Like, I had to dedicate time off screen to getting our stuff back. It was bad. It was real bad. The blazes were the boss. You know what? I didn't think about it like that, Shroom, but maybe you're right. The way they just randomly spawned without any particular reason or or options at all. Yeah, that could very well be. Man. It was bad though. Well, like, we hit the ground, because I couldn't get to my lighter in time. And the second time I went down, I was lit on fire, to a significant degree. I think I only had like 2 rows of hearts then as well, but it was pretty bad. Not what I'd call ideal, not in the biz. I had to make like a little dirt tunnel to get all of our shit back. It was certainly a sight to behold. Okay, we'll go on this way. Cool. And then we'll go back. Do I want this here? I don't think I do. I want the torches and then the glider, I think. I think I usually have other tools there, but I guess having this tool over here is probably okay. Oops. Like this. I think we'll probably land up here, then I'll swap something around. Because I think I usually have another tool and then the glider, actually. And I should keep to that pattern so I don't get too thrown off by where everything in my inventory is supposed to actually be. Because usually the torches would be on the other side, but because we're dungeon running, I want the torches by my axe, so that way I can right-click and just set them down, instead of by my other shit, where it would be more difficult to do the things that I want to do. But like I said, would love to have this as like a Thumbcraft building. I think that'd be pretty neat. Just look at it! Now imagine it covered in absolute, purplish, ghouly shit. And that's what'll happen when we inevitably spread taint throughout the entirety of the castle. Though I'm sure tainted blocks like this probably won't be affected, which honestly could be a really great thing if the tainted blocks can't move through this section, because in theory that means the taint couldn't spread, because it wouldn't be able to affect any of the blocks that it touches, which would be high-key hilarious. I don't know if you can break these. Force field. You just die. No. Just glass, I think. But you're only meant to be able to go through the door, I think. Oh, but you can break it. Interesting. Like I said, this area currently is unfinished. I would imagine at some point the glass would do damage to you. Or something of that nature. Alright. Going in. It's just spooky in this area. And the baddies are pretty bad, in my humble opinion. See how steep these stairs are? If you're not careful looking around the corner, you could just fucking fall right in. Not what I'd call ideal. Woo! I was gonna say that it's odd that there's no one down here, but we are also one-shotting things, so normally this is more of an issue. Because we don't have an axe that one-shots thing, but I've been taking really good care of it, so. So what's this castle thing? This is meant to be where the final boss of the Twilight Forest is, but we have a version of it that's incomplete. So this castle thing is part of the boss layout for the Twilight Forest that is just not completed. There are meant to be some pretty awful, I don't know, things down here. I would imagine some sort of final boss, but from my understanding, the mod is completed now, but because this is an old version, I don't actually know what's here. I haven't looked it up, and I don't know what the final thing is. I just know that this is a castle, and that it goes down so far, and that the most dangerous thing by my understanding of the layout as it currently is in this mod, is, I would imagine there's going to be some sort of bosses in here, like in a final version. These seem like places where you would trap things to, like, keep them, I don't know, and look at them, I guess. My opinion, if that's what the force field is. I love that they all spawned inside of these force fields and not on the outside, so I just get to run around lighting up the area. This makes me happy. Oh, so you're making this your castle now? Yeah. So I want to put my Thaumcraft stuff in here because I think it'll be the safest place to have it. I think it'll be great. It's actually not as dangerous down here as well, until we hit like one of these guys that are fucking special or whatever. But ooh, or that, like 70 of them. Don't hit me. There you go. There you go. But yeah, that's the idea. I would love to make this like, an area for Thaumcraft things. It would be great. My humble opinion. Also because, like I was saying earlier, I think the blocks can't really be affected by, let's just eat something real quick. I think the blocks can't be affected by Thaumcraft stuff. I haven't seen a tainted version of it, but I also don't actually know, so I could very well be wrong. Taint could be, I don't know, worse here, I guess. Which would be genuinely unfortunate, because if it's worse on the blocks here, that probably means it would take longer to cure if something actually did happen or go wrong. But honestly, if something does go wrong, I'm just never coming back to this castle again, so I'm kind of okay with that. Wait. There's a door. I think we're always going back to, like, one of the blue ones? To be honest, I don't know. I also don't know if these guys spawn in the light. I was just kind of assuming that they wouldn't, but maybe I'm not doing a good job of lighting up the entire area. Oh, this is way out over here. So we would just run around until we find, oh, there's more over here. Until we find more of an area, or excuse me, 3 torches in front of an area that we need to move and go down in. It seems like they patched whatever it was that made these guys, oops, shit, special. Because I'm not getting any infernal mobs down here. Which is interesting, because they used to be infernal. They very much are not anymore. Maybe it's like on the lower floors that they're infernal. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, but like I said, the way these are set up, I would imagine that in a final version they're like cages for something. It'd be cool to see like other bosses in these like little segmented parts. I would imagine that's what they put in them. I don't know what else you would put in them. Maybe other little bosses, like actual bosses or something. From different worlds or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. Can you imagine in a modernized version of this, just seeing the warden stuck in one of these things? That'd be kind of wild. Though I guess the warden would be able to get out like with relative ease, but I still think it'd be kind of cool to see. I mean, in this version where they're all empty, we could just put our own mobs in these little boxes. Just stick a sign up saying what's in it. And then just reseal it with the blocks. Ow. We just locked him outside of the building. Love that for us. I think there's 3 floors, but I don't actually remember. There we go. It's really nice that these guys are so fucking weak. It's extremely useful. Because some mobs we hit with our axe and it's like, oh, we're not doing a lot of damage, and then these guys were just like, we just give them a good love tap and then they're fucked. There it is, there you are. There are special ones down here. That's great though. Ow. Means I am gonna get, my, Thumbcraft bags. Which would be great. Be real convenient for me. Because we're picking them up anyway. These ones typically aren't too bad when they're infernal either. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Usually it's much worse when... Ooh, shit, that's a lot of them. That's... Ooh, hello. We can just stand on a corner and hit these guys. That's kind of okay. Well... Alright, there we go. But yeah, I'd like to start some of the Thaumcraft stuff. We're getting close enough to be able to actually do it now, which is always good. I think it'll be exciting. We'll probably have to dip into forestry mods to be able to get an impregnated stick. Or some other mod. I think there was another way to do it, but I wasn't paying that close attention. The last time we did it through the forestry mod, and my god, it was a slog to be able to do. Truly, it was awful. Or I remember it being awful. I remember complaining a lot, but I do that a lot in general, so it could have been maybe not that bad. But I doubt it. This is great tech we're talking about after all. Woo, there's a party going on that side. Right there. Everybody just stay in a nice little line. Hey, thanks. Oh boy. God. And they explode. It's the explosion part that really throws me off. For the most part though, not too bad. Would probably be much worse if there were things like skeletons and creepers that were spawning in the general area. In my humble opinion. These guys are kind of pushovers. Probably because they're not entirely finished yet. I'm sure in the newer versions they're probably more threatening. One would hope, at any rate, that they would be more threatening in the final version. But they do a well enough good job here. We're kind of just a little broken at the moment. With our fucking wild axe. I think it does like fucking 50 damage a pop or something like that. 43 damage. Yeah, that's not bad. That's nothing to sneeze at, I think. Not half bad. It is the axe we killed a Hydra with, though, so to be expected on, in some realm, though. How we got through that, without being poisoned. Well, we almost did, and then I jinxed it. God dang it. Hello. These guys tend to just move to you as soon as they see you. Ow. Their poison isn't too bad, though. God damn it. Well, it will be if I keep that up. No! I just let a bunch of them out. Well, that's not ideal. Well, not ideal. They just walk up and whack you otherwise, too. We could probably fill it in, but we'll go around this way quick. We'll come back and worry about that later. It'll be one of the ones we light up, I'm sure. This is the way up? Did I put torches in front of this fucking door? I don't think I did. This is the way up. We should mark it as such. I think we go in there and we clear out that section too. 1, 2, 3, 5. Glad we brought more food. Not a very typical thing for me to do. You would think I would, based on us having starved in a previous life, but fuck it. Ooh, hello. Ow, that's not good. It's definitely wither. They're just gonna fucking 1v1 each other? That'd be great. Look at them all, they're just hurting each other. Rest in peace, fam. There we go. And at least one special one in that little mob. Cool. I think we'll probably make it to the bottom of this. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We'll probably make it to the bottom of this, and maybe I'll show you guys where the blaze mess is. We'll see. In theory, making it all the way down there isn't much of an ask. We'll see though. I don't think it goes any other way. As long as we can catch ourselves when explosions like that happen too, I feel like we'll be in the clear. Oh shit. I didn't expect them to be that close when I turned the corner. Like when you're playing with your cat and I should be paid for using Tomahawk. You tell me. That would be great. Professional. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever gotten a tool to professional level. That's fucking sick. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. Such a dick move. There we go. I feel like we have enough hearts that I can kind of just fuck around a little bit as well. Because normally we would be much more careful, but I feel like our health bar is giving us some liberties here. And I'm kind of okay with that, because as soon as we hit the Thaumcraft stuff, I feel like we're gonna have a lot more special mobs. I'm a lot less okay with that. And how are you? I think we refill the bag as well. This is empty. 3, 4, 5, 6. You just eat a raw crab. I feel like that's not the best. Ooh, protection 2. I'll take that. Not half bad. I think we can put some of that stuff in there too. That'll be okay. Because we're almost out of food again. Whew. Probably best for us to try not to take as much damage as possible in case of emergencies, but there's nothing too big down here that I'm, really, really concerned about. I would probably be more concerned if there were skeletons down here. I think at this point, I'm handling creepers relatively well. The only creeper that would probably get us is if there was like a speedy boy and I just wasn't ready for him. Okay. Hello? Oh god. And I'm blinded. Could you just fuck off, please? I can't see anything. So rude. Ah. I do like being able to catch myself from all the explosions, though. That's kind of nice. Kind of extremely useful. 3, 1, 3. Just waiting for more of them to come flying around the corner. Okay, we're good. This way. Yeah, we can lay some stuff down, but I don't think I've seen steps down yet. I don't think I've also been looking that hard, to be fair, but I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Probably in that one, the one with the door, if I had to sort of guess. Okay. We've got our next steps down. Not too bad. Oh, mushrooms. Would be a really good place for to like grow mushrooms though, wouldn't it? I don't think we can one-shot these guys with arrows. But wouldn't it be nice? We can give it a shot. I think our arrows are strong enough. About a 2-shot. Yeah, it's about a 2-shot. Good to know in case of emergencies, but I don't think Tomahawk's gonna be breaking down. Woo! Anytime soon. Get away from me. Woo! Damn it. I didn't expect the other ones to be that close, but I also kind of attracted an entire crowd there. Man! The poison levels, truly off the charts. We are getting kind of low, too. I guess we should go back. They don't seem to float very quickly. Well, I say that. Them exploding is also not the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got this fucking fair music going on while I'm trying to clear out this whole entire bottom section. Delightful. Like some fucking Animal Crossing shit. Right. This way and just clear this guy out. Woo! As long as we're not taking the damage from falling as well, we'll be alright. Let's try and clear it out as much as possible. Look at it though, it's like a bunch of patterns down here. This is the most Thaumcrafty thing I think I've seen in this pack. I think one of these guys is special. Or not. That's right. I prefer that they aren't special anyway, so I'll take it. I mean, in theory, we shouldn't be taking any hits while we're down here, because I'm skilled enough not to, but I also don't feel like taking an incredible amount of care. I think we'll be just fine. Turn this down just a little bit. I feel like the one time a creeper spawns, like, right next to us. Imagine. What a wild way to go. Ow. I feel like the poison damage, when coupled with other poison attacks, is just not what one would call ideal, in my personal opinion. Very damaging altogether. Which is genuinely unfortunate. Okay, so this is the way back up, and the way down is over here. And around the corner a little bit. This one, in theory, is the one with all the blazes in it. Or at the bottom of it, I guess. Bye! I love it when they actually just leave. It's really convenient for me. Yes? Okay. Just like, man, I really wanted to get out of here. I just couldn't open the door. Thanks, bud. Right, buddy. There it is! The, Blaze Death Trap. Wow, right as we run out of torches. Damn. So I think what happened last time is I got pulled in, or I was, like, crouching and trying to go in. That's great. Hey, look at... See, now I can see all the spawners down there, but look at that. There's just, like, 9 spawners down there with blazes in them. Like a fucking death trap down there. Look at them all! Insane. Truly, it's insane. But yeah, that's it. That's the, I'm not going down there today. Unless I need blazes. And right at the moment I need blazes, like I need a, hole in the head, I think. That is to say, not at all! Thank you very much. I'll be taking my leave. We don't have to fuck around with it. In theory, if we don't... In theory, we go down there with some torches and we light up, we light up the sections, and then, I don't have to deal with it. Hi, baby! You want me to throw that for you? Ugh. I don't know if you can see where it is. I don't know where you went. Where are you, baby? I don't know. I threw it for her. I think she's under the chair fully, though. Sometimes I don't think we can see. Yeah, so we don't have this entire thing lit to the nines, but we have it well enough so that we'll probably only get like 1 or 2 spawning in the areas that we're walking through, which I can certainly appreciate. And then we'll probably get a lot of them like actually inside these little boxes, but for the moment, it don't matter. Low little block. Kind of weird that some of them don't have runes on one side. A little bit odd. But technically, this is the castle cleared. I do need to, I do kind of feel like I should kill a giant as well. I would love to kill a giant with my axe, but I think we're gonna probably just shoot it with a bunch of arrows till it dies. Though there's a good chance that I don't have enough arrows to kill it, which will be kind of, that'd be kind of wild to think about, actually. Hey, what are you doing down there? Like rattling my chair around, baby. It's a really cool design, though. I like the castle brick and the, and like the stairs and shit. It looks good. I'm a fan. I mean, we can go to higher levels and see if we can kill one, but, you little bugger. Kinda having this open is, nice as well. Needs more light, in my opinion. I don't know why it's so light up there, or like what there is that's making light, and making it not look dark as hell and creepy. But currently not for me to worry about. Just fly up the middle of this. It is quite high already, actually. Guess we should just take the steps. Ooh. This? Yeah, this is an area we've been in before. Do we have any giants in here? I've returned with the food. Hell yeah! I don't think we have any giants in here. They didn't spawn after I put the torches down. Does Bean ever demand you pick her up and carry her around the house? No, she puts up with me doing that. Because I do that of my own volition. So she doesn't demand it. And I think, in fact, she probably doesn't like when I pick her up. But she puts up with it instead. And I am very happy that she, very happy that she does so. Same, what'd you get, Quantum? Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, what did both of you get? Why is that a leaf? No one knows, including me. There are higher places to go, question mark? Maybe? My cat actually does demand that I pick him up and carry him around? That's kind of cute, though. Cute, but I could see how it could get annoying. I made baked, penne? With some sausage and peppers? Deli sandwich? Deli sandwiches are wonderful. How would one get up to the top? You would have to take, like, the towers, right? Like, you'd have to, in theory, fight your way through here. And then go through the tower. Okay, let's just keep going through the towers then. I don't know that this tower leads anywhere. I think this one might be a dead end. I mean, it goes up to the roof, but... Oh, you little bastard. Yeah, we can go. That's okay. Interesting, though. We've been up, actually over here before, which, would be faster if I, just went up these towers. Actually, though. I'm so scared of taking fall damage. Ow. Just an excessive amount of fall damage. And then we could go check out the... because these ones are already lit up. And then we can go check out the thing over there, because I think we can glide to it. Instead of having to walk up the steps, I don't have torches to light it up, and I'm fully not about to get them. I need to be up there. And we're out of food, but, you know, it's the small things. We could probably start looking at quests and stuff. I feel like this has been a series of us just wrecking house with our fucking insane axe. And I'm kind of okay with that. I really like this axe. I didn't get like a close look at it when I looked at it before. Professional. I think it goes all the way up to 20, and I don't know what the cap thing would be for it. I just think it's kind of cool. Alright. I think we'll make it, but I want to go up to the flightest, another flight and jump and we'll definitely make it. Yeah. Ow. I forgot the jetpack doesn't work this high. But yeah, look at all these ruins and stuff. It's so cool. They're violet ones, and then one of these things lead up to it. And this is just an open area for a boss. So in the updated versions, there would be a boss here, and there's even a sign that says, you know, final boss here you win, which I did not put here. But I think it's really cool that they set things up like this, because if I was designing a mod pack that was like this and like designing mods and shit, this is how I would go about doing things, is by sticking signs down so I remember where things are. Easy mode, indeed. Absolutely. It's very cool though. I like the idea, and I'm sure, like I said, the newer versions will have like an actually finished product. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We could float over here and shoot a giant. We'd have to run around a bit. We do have to be a little bit careful because it seems like one of these, or probably this one I'm shooting, is a special mob, and be not the best. Why are you faster than me, bro? And these guys swing pretty hard, and I'm also not at full health, so I just don't want to be too near. I'm only doing 8. Fuck my life. They do spawn pretty consistently though, so we have to be a little careful. Like what we're doing. Oop. Ooh, we gotta go. Ooh, we gotta go. They're too close. And now one of them's in front of the other one. Man! Get out of the way, you. I was shooting at the other one. There's a third one. Fuck everything. I wish there was a tree I could sit on. That would be great. See what I mean? I'm probably gonna need different arrows. There's just so many of them. And they hit so hard. And they can be infernal? Who wants that? Certainly not me. I'll take that though. One of them moves faster when I'm not looking at them, and it's highly uncomfortable for me. I think this lady that's closer to us actually moves way faster than anyone ever thought. We could maybe get both of them though. Wouldn't that just be something? What about 7 a pop? Bean, what are you doing, baby? We got one! Okay. We got the other one. Hell yeah. Look, and then we got 2. Oh god, there's another one. I think I've decided Don Spaghetti needs a daughter named Penne. God, that's such a good... Yes. Yes, please, thank you. How wonderfully delightful. I didn't know I needed it until you said, but that seems wonderful. Does she go to the same school as us? Wouldn't that be something? Penne. I love it. Fuck, Jesus Christ, Bean. She scared me. Like the sound of her running and me looking down at a bad time and then looking back up again to see something giant standing in front of me. Maybe jump a little bit. Maybe just jump just a little bit. Okay, we actually need to go the other way. God, that was really bad. That was such a bad jump. Feels bad, man. We'll get back when it's daytime, though, in theory. It'll be like 2 o'clock or something by the time we get back. Somewhere between 2 and 4. That should be kind of cool, I think. We'll have time to do stuff. I'll be able to, like, look at magic stuff. We took such a hiatus from crafting anything, I don't even know where we are in the quest book. We did a good job, though. We cut through a bunch of stuff. It's great. 12 out of 12, in my humble opinion. And eventually we'll move our Thaumcraft stuff over there. I wish I had like a little teleporter pad so I could just go boop, boop, and move. It'd be kind of convenient. And by kind of convenient, I mean extremely so. But we do need to do some mining, I think. I don't know if we'll do that tonight. I'll take a look at what we all need and see what makes sense for us to be working on next. I don't know any of the details, but it's too perfect. What's too perfect? We'll just float on down. Oh, we got here like way ahead of when I thought we were going to. Bean's just like batting around hair ties underneath my Oh. Why is it sometimes night when I come back? I think it's just opposite times whenever I come back into this fucking realm. Not the best. Penne? Yeah, absolutely. I haven't worked out any of the details. I've just decided that Penne is in fact Don Spaghetti's daughter. Kind of okay with that. Kind of a fantastic name, and it's real great. Come inside, we just like let the FPS do its own thing. Sorry, Bean's tail was sticking out from underneath the blanket. I had to let her know that I was still here via grabbing her tail, very lightly, mind you, but. Let me go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This. And I don't know what else I put in there. I wasn't paying attention. It was the wafers and the milk, son of a bitch. Not ideal. These and oh, I took both of them. Go in here like that. Cool. We can dump those in here too. Then we have giant, weapons and stuff. When you set them down, they're truly fucking massive weapons. It's wild. I think we put some, well, we put some of this in here. Except that they're all full, so we say we tried and move on. Turn the jetpack off, though. These can go in the Twilight Forest box, because that's where they belong. Even though they're technically tools, I don't want the giant tools in the box like that. This can... Okay, I just put it in a different spot, I guess. Just in peace, my soul. That, and that goes in there. This full for the... No, not quite. These. And chuck them in here. Oh, and these ones go back in here. Awesome! That doesn't go in there. We're looking really good for the most part, though. I think we could probably have even more hearts if I figured out how to do canisters, but fuck if I know how to do canisters. Take these things out, and then swap, which one was it? Was it the green one? Which bag had all the stuff in it? What? I thought there was something that was full. What? Here it is. Okay, I just swapped the wrong bag in. That was weird. Okay. Use this, I guess. And some of this stuff can just go back in here. I don't really have space for it. Like the beans. Bean has just left. I don't know what she's trying to do, but she's up on the kitchen sink. It can only lead to good things, I'm certain. Fluffy clouds and very large blocks. They're kind of cool to see too. These can go in here, these can go in here. Go in there. Just some of the stuff I don't need. Just waiting for Bean to start banging on the cupboards again. It's gonna happen, guys. You know this to be true. And there we go. Come out. I honestly probably stay in. These can come out. And then we have a bunch of tools. Also okay. I can leave the bone meal in there. I'm alright with that being there. But actually the bone meal goes into the plant thing, maybe. Well, it does today. I already took it out of the other thing. This. And we have Twilight Forest berries. That go in there too. And we can change some of our animals into the Twilight Forest animals. We don't have to bring them out. Just get moved. I'll never know because I wasn't paying close enough attention. I feel like that happened, but a mistake. And maybe the dog just moved and I thought it was me. Oops. Obsidian and the rope and the piston can go down here for sure. And then we just have the Thaumcraft stuff, which will be neat. Goes in here, that goes in here. Cool. Bean is down from the counter. Great. Not half bad if I don't say so myself. I think we can take these bags and put them in here for now. Then we bust these open and everything stays in the old inventory. Oh yeah. So this could go in there. We have a couple weird looking potions. I'm kind of okay with that. Go in there, those go in there, this comes out. Splash potion. Hi Bean. How you doing, baby? Like, I'm just chilling and sitting on the space bar. Macerator, compressor, furnace. This. Cool. She is in fact gonna sit on all of my shit. Thank you, Bean. I'll just move everything for you ahead of time. We can move these into here. Gold. That. The potions should probably go upstairs. Though we have Healy ones, so I guess some of them should go in the bag, huh? Come out. Weakness potion, nausea, slowness, instant damage, 2 health, and we have 1 fire resistant potion. I don't think we need another one, she says confidently, and won't regret saying later. 10 out of 10 for sure. We go like that, and this, and looks like that's full enough as it is, so we can keep the regen potion, I guess, in the... Man, I don't want to keep it there, though. I would rather have this bag be full than, empty. Where to put this that makes sense? I guess we just put it in there. It's just gonna be a full bag. Not a lot I can do about that. And then I think we can put maybe some of them in here. Seems like that's where I've been putting the potions anyway. This. Honestly, maybe we put the harmful ones in there and we keep the not harmful ones out in the second one. Nope. That might be a way to organize them, I guess. Okay, Wither. Because that's a good one to just have lying around. It's too bad that mobs aren't affected in the same way by potions, because a Wither potion would be super useful. It is not useful for me because I'll definitely kill myself with it. Ability. Cool. And these are poison extracts. Cool. I guess we can put those in there. Put these in here. More space all around. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Looking pretty decent if I don't say so myself. I don't think there's anything we can merge. Unfortunately. We can take this downstairs though. That's okay, because the rest of this goes in here anyway. That is useful. And our armor's still looking pretty good too, so we'll take the wins where we can get them. Actually, some of the bows could be merged. We should do that before we do anything else. Bows. Bow. I mean, these are going to become non-magical the second I merge them, so. Venom 2, that's kind of wild. Like this. And like this. Well, do I know if we'll ever use a regular bow? No. Am I gonna keep it anyway? Yes. Honestly, we could, like, merge these three. This. And like that. Boom. Cool. Don't have a fishing pole to merge that one, though, so it's gonna have to stay the same. That can go in. We can put our diamond away. Down here. That's so many diamonds. Damn. Not half bad. Then we'll go take our bags back, because I definitely did forget about them. That, and like that. Then we have a bunch of nuggets, which is really good. We're gonna need more torches, though. Eventually. Probably could go mining. I guess we'll see when we get there. Bane of Arthropods shoe. Not half bad. 62 levels isn't anything to snuff at, though, either. 62 levels is pretty fucking good. My humble opinion. This, those, that. Torches would go there. Tools on that side. Oh, we can have the glider there for now. We don't need the tools. We're likely not to be in active combat for a minute. Oh, actually, I think I kind of like the glider on this one and the torches on this one. Oh, but it doesn't make sense that way around. We're gonna be mining things, so should be swapped. Alright, Bean. Need to get to the button that you're so conveniently hiding. Hi. I think we have a couple of different options and, like, ways we can go. I really don't want to do machine stuff today. I think it'll break my brain. We could maybe look at doing stuff like this, because I think the carpenter machine is the one we need, or something like that. I don't actually remember. But we could check it out. I think we're gonna have to work in that direction, is the only thing. I can't cover you in the blanket. It's not the way this one works. But I'm sure you would like for that to be the case. We did a couple things here. Didn't need this one. Nickel. Lead. Guess we probably should have done it while we were there, huh? Live root dust and iron dust. And tiny piles of gold. Get us ironwood. Ironwood is much harder and durable than rubber. Ideal for a soft mallet. Collect some live root underground from the roots and shit, and then it'll give us a bunch of stuff. Don't necessarily need to, but we can do these. I think that will let us do a brewing stand, and a brewing stand would be useful. Theory. Probably useful against the wither, actually, though. You're sure that this place will give you all the answers you're looking for. To continue, you need to handle the magic energy called Viz. It's time to start crafting your first wand. You haven't started on defeating the Twilight Forest bosses yet. You'll need to do so to proceed. All wands require some kind of Twilight Forest boss drop, with the better wands needing later bosses drops. Once you've defeated them once, you can buy a spawn egg, only usable in the Twilight Forest. Or use the trophy plus Salus Mundus to make more of the drop. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually, though. And then we look at the impregnated stick, because that's the thing we need. So we do need a carpenter. Or an assembler that we fill with seed oil. Now, fuck me if I remember how to get seed oil. Is to say, I don't remember how we get seed oil. Oh, sorry, Bean. I scared my cat. Go back. There we go. Steadily gaining points coming. Impregnating a stick again? Indeed! Or I'm looking at the process of doing so anyway. Fluid extractor. Oh, do we have one of those? I don't think I built it. Fluid extractor would be the easiest way to do it, I think. And then we re-extract the fluid, right? Please stop. How many stick babies are you going to father? Just the one. Just the one, I think. It's gonna become a fantastic wand until I need a different wand, and then... I mean, in total, probably 5. In total, probably 5. Though I guess the carpenter might be easier to build because I don't have a circuit for this thing. How do we build? How do we build a carpenter? I think I have to. I don't have to, but we would get the thing for it if I did it the right way, right? Because this is the carpenter. We do core blocks. We need bronze casing and 2 machines. 2 sturdy casings. I don't want to. Bronze. Well, I'm sure we have bronze downstairs. Oh, if we don't have bronze downstairs, this is not about to happen. We'll just skip this quest and move on to the next one. Oh, we do. Alright. I think we'll lock the mining bag. That's okay with me. We'll take the bronze, make the cases, which I think are in here. Yep. And we can do this way. We do it with this one. This. I swear I just heard a silverfish. On the list of things I don't need in my life, that is in fact one of them. Whoever came up with impregnated stick needs to be banned from making mods. Isn't impregnated wood a thing? I'm fairly certain it is. Let me Google it. Oh, I need to know. Thank you for the high scummy. I didn't even see it. Didn't even see it happen. No, no, not one-handed mode. No. Oh no. Put it back. Tap outside the reduced area, thank God. Cancel that. I'm just trying to find out if impregnated wood is a thing, phone. Having a meltdown, man. Impregnated wood. Impregnation resins were designed to be used in forest products industry to modify wood and enhance its natural properties. Wood impregnation resins typically are designed to end up inside wood cell walls, where they generally increase strength, hardness, dimensional stability, and resistance to decay. All I'm hearing is that when you impregnate wood, it becomes hard. And that's it for tonight, folks. I'll be here all week, except only actually on Friday. I did think it was a thing, but, you're fired. Hey, thanks, buddy. Man. Making me giggle. I'm just over here making myself giggle. I love it. Alright, we need sturdy casings. Sturdy casings. If you're wondering why I'm leaning over, it's you can't see Bean, but she is in fact sitting happily in front of my keyboard, and she doesn't give a fuck. Alright, steel plates. Alright, baby bean. Steel plates. You gonna make me some steel plates, baby girl? Probably not, huh? Do these. Okay, maybe not both of those, though. Plates. Do we have some already? I do. I have 5, which means I need 3. Oh, I just put that back, and I need it again. Feels bad, man. We go 1, 2, 3. That'll be 8. Okay, and then we also need screws, which means I need steel rods. I don't think I have extra ones. Oh, I have extra screws though. I'm the best. Okay, we go this. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also these. And we can chuck these in here, because they're extra. And actually, I think I need 2 of these, which means I need like 16 more than I put in there. That. 3, the casing, and then we put the steel back. Oops. Ah, man. Actually goes in here. I don't know what we're all gonna need bronze casings for, but maybe I'll know one day. This one. And 1 sturdy casing. Maybe I needed to like build some of these things. That would make some sense, I think. In my mind it would anyway. Rubber. There. This thing can go here. Let me patiently wait. I don't think we have any more rubber dust to actually make like proper rubber. And however, move all of this stuff out of here on our way over here so that the machine keeps working. That, we have rubber, sand, rubber. We only have 11 rubber, we can just take that stuff out of there. That's okay. This, take these, and those, and these again. Cool. Looking good. And then we're waiting for that last one to get done. Cool. This, and coal dust. Might as well. Don't know what else to do with it. Might as well find a spot for it. Okay. This, and those, and these, and lapis dust goes somewhere. Coal dust. That. And Zellite is one of these gray ones, maybe. Or it's new, I guess. In a new spot. And granitic material. Just click on everyone that's like kind of the same color. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Good. We need these last one out of here. Out of here. Blink. And those armor stands make me keep thinking that someone in dark armor, or that, not the armor stands, the fuck are they called? The anvils make me keep thinking that someone is standing there. And that, like, they're in a suit of armor. Make me wildly uncomfortable. Oh. Kinesis pipes. Interesting. Plates, loot bag. Let's get a loot bag. Hell yeah. And bee houses. Those can go upstairs. Excuse me. Then we should be able to use some other shit. Well, that's not it. These. And can you hold these for a second? Oop. Do I have all of the bags? Yeah, I do. It just didn't look like it. Wild. Alright, these can go in here. Come back out. Blink. Oof. Cool. there, go there. For the most part, we're alright. Everything is kind of set. Okay, then this thing, carpenter. Carpenter is similar to an automatic crafting table. It has an item input slot and a storage slot for the recipes. Some recipes need an additional fluid like water, creosote, honey, or molten redstone. With the carpenter, you can make farm blocks. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna be done moving around before I had to scroll. Woven backpacks, bee and tree analyzer, and many more. What's a woven backpack? Woven backpack. 45 slots. It's more than just 15? We should do that. We should do that. That'd be so useful. Water. So we need at least 2 carpenters. One filled with water and one filled with seed oil. Okay. Okay, I see you, Greg Tech. Alright. So anyway, about that carpenter. Bee and tree analyzers and many more. The carpenter needs power to work. You can use GT cable. Oh, Yeski, that's mean. You can use a GT cable or a battery box to connect to the machine, or make some forestry railcraft or buildcraft RF engines. Interesting that I needed power to make it work, or a battery box to connect the machine. I hate it here. Had to make an entrance. How you doing tonight, mate? Man, GT cable. Alright, what the fuck are GT cables? GT cable. Great, that's super useful. Working exactly like it's intended to. Maybe it means I need like a tin cable, like these, to work. We can set it on the other side or something, or maybe put it down here and get them to work there. Alright, just chilling? Hell yeah, man. I'm happy you're here to chill. We just got done cleaning out the Twilight Forest, and 167 is how many days we're on, so, oops, not that. That's not a calculator. 365 by 2. Oh, fuck everything. Clear. Clear all. Okay, 367 times 2 plus 167. 901! We're on 900 days. So it means we're 100 days off of 1,000. Pretty cool. I was gonna run out and see a movie, but it would take too long to get to the theater. The start time. Rest in pieces. What were you planning on seeing? I think we can, oh, well, might as well hold on to them. Just put these little tree coins away. There. New Avatar? Oh, I thought you had already seen it. Or maybe it doesn't come out yet. That would have been a little weird. For some reason I thought you had seen it, but if it's in the theaters, one would assume that you haven't seen it yet, because it's coming out in the theater. Nope, I wanted to see it bad. Oh. One day, man. Copper nickel. How the fuck do you make copper nickel? Okay. Bean. Ow, ow, ow. Mr. Claus, baby girl. This one. How do I make that? Yeah. Nickel and copper. Wow, it's just like it sounds. Okay. Here we go. Copper. Actually, we have enough of this. Copper. Put that back. Hello? Well, this bodes well. I think it just crashed. No! God damn it. Well, fuck. You ever feel like RegTech is like how to draw an owl? First you need to have an owl already drawn, and draw an owl. Yeah, I do. I've explained it that way before. I think the last time I explained it in a way that was like, so I need this thing, but to have that thing, I actually need this thing. But when I go to actually make that thing, I actually, if you can see here, need the first thing that I can't get without the second and third thing that require the first thing. So this is cool. Later I would find it that is less the case, and that I should probably be a little more patient with RegTech and maybe read the recipes a little better, but yeah. I wonder when the last save was. Approximately 15 minutes prior. What were we doing 15 minutes ago? Ah, we'll find out when we load up again. Man! That's weird. I wonder why it crashed there. It crashed? Yeah, it crashed. Was during an ad? Yeah. I put two copper dust piles back, and it did not like that. Imagine if it was a machine exploding or something, though. That'd be fucking wild. That'd be insane. I don't think so, though. I have water hooked up to everything, but how would you know? I don't think you would. I don't think it saves on a crash, either. Well, you would hope it wouldn't save on a crash, anyway. I need the copper, and then I have to go through my dust piles and see if we have any nickel just lying around, I guess. Man, I'm gonna have to make those stupid fucking things again! That's what I was doing 15 minutes ago. I was making the stupid ass sturdy casings. I already fucking made those once. Oh, this is such bullshit. Man. I think that's the first time it's crashed on this one. Outside of the, like, it's normal crashing. Like, this is the first time we've had an item cause crash, in theory. Though I guess it could have been, like, an explosion or something. That'd be kind of wild. I wouldn't put it past RegTech, though. It's not that wild, at the end of the day. If it doesn't load up, though, we'll switch to, like, Apico or something. Or something like that. We'll see. Sleepy. So tired, even though I've been going to bed at like a regular ass time. Also burnt my tongue on like whatever it was that I had for lunch this morning. Like bacon wrapped chicken or something like that. I reheated it up when I got back to work and just burnt the shit out of my tongue immediately after taking a bite. I didn't even like put it in for that long. In there for like a minute. I just bit into molten lava chicken. It was awful. Now my tongue is like a little burnt. I think all my taste buds are lost. If you ruin your taste buds in a certain way, do they come back or are they just gone forever? That would be unfortunate. Imagine permanently not being able to taste food. Genuinely unfortunate. Best part about food is in fact how it tastes. Arguably. I guess an argument could be made that the best part about food is the fact that it keeps you alive, but I like my answer better. I mean, the tongue repairs itself very quickly, does it? I don't know. 8:30? Oh, it saved at 8:30! I wonder what happened. But you can probably permanently lose the taste. If it crashes again, oh god, I hope it doesn't crash again. I wonder what happened. 8:30 was approximately 4 minutes ago, wasn't it? Maybe it did save in a crash. But you can probably permanently lose the taste. Probably. My grandmother used to drink super hot coffee, and she had like no ability to taste. I mean, I drink hot coffee, but I don't think it's that warm. Burn your fucking mouth off drinking it. How do you not burn your lips into non-existence by doing that shit? We figured she scalded it away. Aw, that's so tragic. That's so tragic. Best part about food is in fact the food. It's so good. Also, I don't remember if I don't think I told you guys because it happened on Tuesday, but my neighbor Doris, maybe it happened on Monday, Maybe I did say it already. I feel like I started out the story in the same way the last time I told it. My neighbor Doris gave me a bunch of cooking equipment. Oh. Okay. It doesn't look like anything exploded. That's weird. Okay, I guess it's okay. I mean, I guess we're fine then? I thought you were going to say she gave you food. No, I am gonna cook her some banana bread though. The cooking equipment is pretty amazing. Yeah, apparently I was fucking shocked. I don't know if I went into detail when she actually gave it to me, but like, it's cast iron stuff too. That crap, I know, and like it's cast iron stuff. Like there's like 3 or 4 things here that are fucking cast iron, which is wild to me. Apparently she didn't need it, which is fucking insane. Like they're older, they're an older couple, so I would imagine that they have whatever stuff they're gonna need. Nickel, I'm looking for nickel. But yeah, she just like had the door open one day when I came home from work. I think it was Monday. And she was like, "Oh, hey there. Just come inside with me for a second." And I was like, it's super easy to ruin. Yeah, I was talking to Mod Steph about how to clean it and stuff. I didn't actually know how to clean it, and she told me you like clean it and oil it, and you don't use a lot of soap because you don't want it to wash away, and sometimes you just use water and that it holds seasoning and stuff. Which I didn't know, but Mod Steph also has cast iron stuff, so she's like my cooking mentor. Because whenever I have cooking questions, I usually figure it out by myself, but it's the cleaning and taking care of equipment stuff that I usually go, and I'm like, Mod Steph, how does one do this thing? And she's like, come this way, my child, I shall show you. I'm like, wow, you're so cool. Like, I know. And then I learned how to care for my cooking equipment. None of this is nickel. We don't have a single fucking... Oh, we do. I have 1 piece of nickel, baby. That's enough for 1 ingot. Yeah, if you treat it well, it'll last forever, but if you do it wrong, you'll end up with the world's largest paperweight. True. This. There we go. There's the 1 nickel. Where does one get nickel from? That be the question. I fucking haven't been paying attention to which things give me what. Appetite, lazurite. Maybe appetite? I doubt would give us that, but maybe. Has it really gone through everything? That's kind of wild. Guess we can move some stuff over there. I know where you get nickel. It's from the statement, if I had a nickel every time. True! Very true. Alright, we'll take this and we'll put it over here. This... Guess we don't have to go all the way down, I can just put it in the chest. Make things way easier for myself, huh? This... That in there. Cool. And then they'll both be doing chromatic material. Just gotta pick the right thing and you get rich fast. True that. This can go in. And I guess like a bunch of this stuff can go in, huh? It's just random pieces. And I don't mind. This. This. And then it sits in there like that. That's so annoying. Wish it wouldn't do that, but I guess it's just doing its own thing. There's not much I can't do with it, so we'll just leave it be. These. Blink. Put them in here. This. Wait. Impure salt. I thought I just read impure nickel. That's right. Well, now I'll never know. Maybe I was wrong. I don't think anything happens when they separate like that. Nope, that's just apatite. The apatite and the nickel look so fucking similar, though. Come on, man. Aluminum dust, sulfur. Ain't got shit. Alright. Fair enough. We do have just so much lapis, ore and stuff. Purely significant amounts. That's okay. Some of this is fine. We're gonna need the dust anyway, so I'm sure it's fine. We need this one, this one. We'll have one. Oh, so many things. Maybe making the thing for the other thing is easier. But then we also have to make the fluid thing. Ah, that's annoying. We'll make the carpenter. I have tanks somewhere too. I guess we'll just steal them from the kitchen or something, because that's where they are, right? Or at least one of them is. We have other tanks over here. I'll have to make tanks. Thing. We have a tank cart, which is not as useful as one might assume. I guess we have one outside holding lava, don't we? We have some outside holding lava. We kind of use the ones that are over here. But we don't use them all the way down to here. Huh. Like, we have quite a few that are in this general area. Nice. Those up. I think we just need 2, and honestly the other 2 can go in here. Oh, did I just get rid of all the creosote? Well, ain't that just a fucking tragedy? Alright, well, rest in peace, my soul. I don't know where B went. We can grab a couple of cracked stones and put them there. That's okay with me. Yes. I just didn't want to put the last one back. We can leave it up there. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm kind of happy to see this working out the way it is. These can get squished. We're probably gonna need more of those at some point as well. Yes. I do have a lot of just different random ores, which is a bit interesting. Like, this up in there. Cool. So I kind of want the charcoal to do its thing in here first, actually, though. That way it gets done. Goes there. And where the fuck do you get nickel from? What ore vein is this a part of? Osmium veins. Iridium, osmium, and nickel. Where's osmium? I don't know that we've ever had that. Well, fuck. Can't have anything nice. Guess we would have to go out specifically looking for nickel, huh? No dice. Feels bad, man. Also wish there was more to the entirety of this. Alright, well, it is what it is. I need 2 more copper nickel. Means we'll have to go mining for nickel, but not tonight because I don't want to. And I also don't want to make any of the rest of this stuff. So honestly, I think the magic could wait for a minute. You can check out the witchery stuff, but I'm sure it's tied down by the Thaumcraft stuff. Because that would be pretty typical. Though I think I thought I saw some dust over here that maybe we can turn into one thaumium. Maybe we can smelt into 2 thaumium. Maybe furnace? Macerator? Furnace. Probably just the one though. Yeah, just the one. How many do we have total? We have 3. Now we have 4. Need 2 and 2. Is 4 all we needed? That's interesting. Yeah, if we don't mess it up. I'll take it. I could get down with making some headphones. Or some muffling earphones. Sleep. We're gonna drop off the gold pieces and then we'll fuck around and make some headphones. I think we only need 3 of these. Right. 2 of those. Okay. And then a steel spring. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're just a little bit glitchy because that glider was definitely still in my hand while all that was going on. And as long as it doesn't crash again, I think I'll probably live. We'll move the lava when we have an empty bucket. It's fine the way it is for now. And then we have to get a steel spring, which we might have to make ourselves, because I don't know that we're actually gonna get it. It's genuinely unfortunate. We have like a million other springs, but we don't have a steel one. Okay. Alright, so we do these and tools. Need tools, okay. So we need... We're gonna do one at a time because I don't trust myself to make these properly. File. And then we go like this for a ring. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we need sticks. And like this. And then we need a saw. And a file actually as well. Then we cut these. We put them back together again so we have screws. And then we have some of the pieces that we need. This, cool. How does one make a steel spring? Long steel rod. These 2 steel rods, okay. Uh-oh. Gonna crash again? That's not ideal. No! Maybe it's a memory issue. This is the second time it's happened. Well, shit. I wonder why it does that. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I think we might call it for tonight because by the time it boots back up again, it seems like it is saving though. And we're doing different things each time? Yeah, I think it might be a memory thing in that case. How much memory do I have allocated? I know my computer's getting to the point where it's full. It's 8 gigabytes. I don't know that I can give it any more than that, to be quite honest. I feel like 8 is quite a significant amount though. Maybe if we switch it to 10 next time and see if we're still having the same issue. It's interesting. I wonder why it keeps doing that. That's okay. we will just go to the just chatting stream instead. We'll see if there's anybody on that we can raid into instead. We'll call it like 10 minutes early tonight. I'm kind of okay with them. Shut down like that each time though. Less useful that. And I don't think it's a computer thing anyway. My headphone battery's almost dead as well though. But I figured out how to get the lady's voice to stay off. Which is also useful. Jaiba's on playing some Minecraft. We might raid into Jaiba. Wouldn't that just be that'd just be something. I think we could probably raid into Jaiba. I never get to raid into Jaiba. Alright, raid. Just Jaiba. We'll see what he's up to. Might be on Artoria. Oh, he's on the viewer SMP. That's kind of cool. Like that. I don't think capitalization matters. Hell yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out tonight. I very much appreciate it. It kind of sucks that Greg Tech got shut down both times, but it sort of is what it is, so I think we'll be just fine. We'll figure it out. I'll get it sorted, but thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I will be on Friday morning, and I'll mess with the settings a little bit and see what all everything is. You'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It'll be alright. But, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Very much appreciate it, and I will see you Friday morning. Have a good night, guys.